Welcome, WTLers, to another edition of our Arena Showcase in-houses. The high elo Emerald, Diamond Plus, Emerald community has been very vocal. They've been very angry. We haven't done a review in 5 weeks, I think. And we've said straight up, your games, there's nothing to learn. It's just pure chaos. So we're going to see it. Let's see if we can extrapolate from the average EU West high elo game, see if we can take some learnings from it, because we've been reviewing a lot of NA games. We've seen some very crisp, beautiful macro. Let's see what we can extrapolate from a chaotic game. Let's see if there's any learnings here.
So on the blue team here, we have a bit of a mixed bag. We got some platinum gaming with some emerald gaming and then a bunch of masters and a diamond. So a bit of a rainbow going on here. So some highlights. We've got support main on support with arguably, one of their top 4 champions, which is good. We've got a platinum. Do you know LoL Plaza, Charlie?
No.
Okay, so LoL Plaza, 47% win rate on Jinx over 30 games. So we're not really expecting that, anything really remarkable coming out of this Jinx, especially in this lobby.
That's a 1.8 KDA. That means for every kill, we're dying like 0.8 times. It's not looking good.
Not looking good there. Amedow is playing top. Yet they're a top lane, and Gragas is their second most played. So again, this is good. Bakugo, Katsuki on the Yasuo, which is their main, which is great. And then Silent Hill, Rengar OTP.
I've reviewed a lot of Charles' games here. He is I've tried to bring him back from the kills mindset. We're trying to play more disciplined, structured gameplay. So I'm gonna have very high expectations of our Silent Hill / Charles here.
We've got Sorest, Charlie's favorite player, playing top lane Vayne this game, so we're expecting big things. Skairez on their Talia, basically OTP, 546 games to Talia.
I think they're a mid laner off-roll jungler, right? Is that what this is? I think they're a mid laner who mains Talia mid.
Let's see. And then also we've got a mid laner or a top laner here playing 80k. Okay, so this is why the match range is balanced. We've got a few secondary and off rolls here. So the only person really on roll is kettyvapora on the Akshan, which is kind of their second most played, and aggressively cute on Zillion, which is not even in their top 100. So,
I respect it. Let's pick Zillion for when you have Sorest on your team. Just speed him up. He'll roll around and kill everyone, I reckon.
So it's interesting. Charlie's favorite player, Sorest, is here, but laning against Charlie's favorite top lane champion, Gragas.
Yeah, not a very fun matchup for the Gragas, I imagine. I think I like the area that Gragas has gone for. I think Comet would have been better, and just like the mindset is, I'm full AP Gragas. I'm gonna one shot the Vayne. That would be my mindset.
Obliterate,
yeah. Because look how squishy the enemy team is. Zillion. This is a cupcake Zillion on 5. Pick me Zillion, I'll win the draft kind of thing. Because look how much burst left hand side comp has. Zillion pick is pretty smurf. It's a good,
very good. If they can get away with it. And to be honest, Rakan's a very weak support in lane. So theoretically, if there's a game for it, this could be it. And also Xayah is very good this game.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of outranged by Jinx in lane, but won't really matter too much. And then one of the better champions to have into Rengar, Gragas, that sort of stuff.
I want to see Rengar to be hunting Talia this game. I want Rengar to be killing Talia, Akshan, and Vayne. I want him to be... These are very squishy. As long as Zillion's not around, I'm going to be happy. But Rengar is very responsible for this game. There's a lot of responsibility to this game.
So blue team should theoretically be getting a little bit of prio in mid, a little bit of prio in bot. Whereas you would expect Vayne, right, to win the early game into Gragas. Gragas is not really a strong early game champion, right? Takes basically until level 6, level 7 to come online, Charlie. Is that right?
Yeah, like Gragas wants to basically just minimize until his first back. After first back, he's going to be just fine. He can sustain through spamming his W. He needs a couple of points in Q before it actually starts doing damage, basically.
So Jinx, Rakan playing for that shove. Beautiful bush control. Looks like both junglers are doing a top to bot here.
Yeah, I definitely like Rengar doing it because you're going to have no priority top, right? Vayne's going to build up waves. It's going to be ungankable, so this is good.
Wow. Really, really well played. Akshan early, leveraging that early ignite, getting that early solo kill. Yasuo not playing off his level 3 and really disrespecting the PTA ignite Akshan. So props to Ketty. Off to a beautiful start here.
Are we striking Yasuo?
Yeah, I mean, we are in a very high elo game. So yes, we have to, right? We
If you get solo
absolutely have
killed,
to.
it's unacceptable.
It's a solo kill, and you've got D shield. Play it slow, relax, right? You've got D shield. You need to be playing that war of attrition there.
I'm so biased against Yasuo. I played 2 games this morning. Same Yasuo on my team both times. First game, he had 16 kills. Next game, he went 1 and 10. So are we going to see a 16 killer, or are we going to see a 1 and 10 game from Bakugo?
There's no in between there, Charles. Is that what you're saying?
No, there's no in between. We all know this. That's how Yasuo players think.
Yep, go hard or go home.
All right, party in the bot lane, 3v3 bot. Here we go. Both junglers pathing towards bot. Let's see what happens here.
So Yasuo will have prio on mid.
Yeah, this is not Talia's crab. I don't know why Talia's looking at the crab here.
Oh, both your lanes have no prio, so Talia's just going to have to sack that and move on to top side. Now, it looks like Rengar doesn't want to give it without a fight. Take a look from red team.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, go for a double crabber. All right, here we go. 2v2.
Oh, Gragas's condition is so shit, by the way.
I don't think Vayne wants to roam down to this, right? She wants to keep hitting top wave. So
I mean, there's no way they're going to be able to contest Rengar.
Yeah,
Yasuo
this is
there.
great.
It's way too difficult. So
cool.
Good call.
And I would, if I'm Sorest, I'm not going down there. I would say just give the crab. I don't care. I need control of my lane. This is beautiful.
He needs to get that wave to crash. Good stuff.
I love Sorest confidence, dude. Just a confidence player, dude.
This Akshan's taken very good trades in the 1v1 here. Props to this Akshan. Very mega heavy trading. So the challenge that this Akshan is going to face moving into this mid game is how is the Akshan going to deal with the Rengar? Rengar can be very, very annoying for Akshan. A lot of engage. You can't really react to it that well with your E, especially if Yasuo is getting on you. Beautiful. Very creative gank there from the Talia. Good heads up play.
Just flash it over the wall, dude. That's ballsy, dude. I love it.
I love it. Great awareness of the heavy trading. I don't really want to strike Yasuo there. Look, if we're going to get really nitpicky, you could probably anticipate that you're heavy trading. Why are we walking hour here?
Yeah, why are we recalling that? Yeah.
You just
I'm pretty sure we are striking, surely. It has to be a tempo. You have to tempo base on this wave, don't you?
Or is he trying to dive Curtis and just die for the wave? Is that worth?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know his intention.
I feel like he was trying to dive and deny the whole wave. I think that's fine.
One for one, it would be fantastic though, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very well played from the Talia. I don't know how strict we want to be there. I can see the intention from the Yasuo.
I think it's fine. As long as there's intention going on, I reckon it's fine.
If that was a jungler, he'd be out of here.
Oh, he'd be out of here. All right. Well, come back to bot lane. Bot lane's a bit of a snail fest. Not really much going on here.
Something odd has occurred in my Jinx inventory, by the way. Like what has occurred with this wave state? Why is Jinx?
Why are they not based?
Why is she being allowed to just push the wave? I'm pretty sure Xayah needs to just go and right click the Jinx.
She's done one sort of age, right?
Yeah, this is pretty. I mean, this is just being off roll. Like this Xayah should be literally pressing W and running up to Jinx and just comboing.
Yeah,
she's full mana. She's got 700 more spent gold than Jinx. It's absolutely criminal.
All right, strike Xayah. Yeah, strike Xayah. We're not abusing an item advantage. I think that's just a classic too rigid mindset. Like I've got a zillion, I'm weak, so I can't fight.
They could think that.
Yeah, he's off roll. Yes.
So we can't really strike someone that's off roll for that. I mean, losing prio. I mean, I think that's very normal.
So soft.
So I actually want to strike. I don't even like this dragon by this Jinx, by the way. Jinx needs to base.
We do have to quickly take a look at this to see if this is strike worthy. So,
yeah.
I mean, what is?
He's just dead in that wave state.
It's the 530 cannon, dude. The 530 cannon is what gets you level 6 as a top laner. You need to know that timing.
I mean, we have to strike people on solo deaths, right? I mean, the reality is we shouldn't really be getting solo killed, assuming that you know your matchups, right? So, we have to give a strike.
That's just classic Vayne identity stuff. Ghost down the long lane at level 6.
That's
you
so
couldn't
good.
ask
It's perfect.
for a more.
It's better situation, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so excited with Charles, the Rengar here. His name's Charles, by the way, Charlie. So there's going to be 2 Charlies, yeah. Yeah, I love this gameplay. This is such a Jungle Academy member right here. This is amazing. Full clear.
I have to take over and talk about this. The Jinx has yet to base. Jinx got that beautiful wave crash and then did Dragon. And now Jinx is stuck in a position where I think her wave's still building away from her. Is it? Or is it meeting in the middle? Wow.
No, it looks like it's meeting in the middle. It looks like it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's actually good. It's actually really good. Okay.
Okay. Yasuo's doing his thing. Knows that Akshan has no ultimate, has no sums. Yasuo going for that all in. Oh,
Oh, 0-3. Charles, we're getting there. What did you say? 2 and
yeah,
15?
we got a strike. I mean, you're
He's
0.
out of the game, dude. He's ruining the game. He's ruining the game. But do you have to do this, Curtis? Do you have to play like this?
Well, I can't look. I can't spend time going back in time. But we shouldn't really be taking this many bad trades into the Akshan matchup. Something went wrong. I don't know what happened, but something obviously went wrong.
Because the HP differentiation was massive, wasn't it?
Oh man, that is a solo one. Solo carry there from the Akshan. Burning, what's it called? Rengar's
massive.
Flash
Yeah,
and
that's massive.
Ultimate.
Shout out to Aggressively Cute for the hover, by the way. Incredibly good deploy by Zillion. Very well played.
Very nice.
So let's
exactly where
strike
Zillion needs to be.
Rengar, Curtis, because Rengar has to get a kill in the first flash on R. That's inexcusable.
Look, Zillion just typed no in all chat. I love that.
Oh, that's tilting.
Dude, Charles is done. He's mentally cooked now. He's out the game.
No, Charles is his rock solid mental, dude. Trust me. He's a fucking machine. He'll carry this game. He'll still go 10-0, trust me.
Okay.
All right, we'll see. Okay,
He's
so
protege.
I mean, if we take a look at the identity, I mean, okay, we do like to talk about ease of execution here, guys. Whose comp looks easier to execute here?
Neither of them. They're both pretty difficult to execute, aren't they? Right hand side has no engage, but they also scale indefinitely with the Zillion, so that's good. Left hand side has pretty flash reliant engage, I guess.
I mean, blue
but-
team's not that hard to execute. You got Gragas Yasuo, you got Rengar,
Yeah, I think-
press go
yeah, I
button,
think the answer is blue
Rakan.
team. Yeah.
I think blue
Okay.
team by a mile, personally.
I guess
I
I'm
think
just thinking the Yasuo is 0-4, so is he really going to do anything?
True.
He still can be useful. I think he can still be somewhat useful with the Gragas
Okay.
combo. And
Yeah, I
Rakan.
mean, if they can press their ultis together, it's going to be a nice little wombo combo.
So it looks like we got a bit of a split map going on here. So they get grubs. Blue team gets grubs. Talia with shadowing boss side. But I do want to say props to blue team for playing the weak side. They played the weak side really quite well here.
Ooh.
There
Wow.
we go.
Hunting the Talia.
Ooh. That was a holy moly. Good spacing.
This is my Rengar.
Dude, Yasuo's gone back
Oh my god.
in.
So I want to take a look at the initial engage here again. Sorry, I think this is quite significant. So Talia then hovers mid.
Yeah.
Okay, wind wall down. Talia presses the go button. We get way too close. Beautiful E though. Yeah, I mean, it's
think it's
honestly just disrespectful
It's-
to Yasuo's damage.
It's a bad gank by Talia. Anyway, it's a full HP Yasuo with the
Yeah.
wave in. Just
Yeah.
don't do it. Like
Also, he's
this is
worth
the
no gold.
classic.
He's 0.
Yeah, he's worth no gold. Yeah, strike Talia as well here, Curtis. That's a really
but-
gander review level gank.
Good hover by Charles, though. Charles had 4 camps up, and he chose to counter gank mid. That's good timing, right?
This is the Yasuo special. This is
I'm
the
so
Yasuo
pissed
special.
off at this. I'm so fucking pissed off. What the hell? Like,
Well, objectively, this is not an easy matchup for Akshan, right? This is Yasuo in a nutshell. Yasuo has a very strong lane. Yasuo does very well into auto attack based champions. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. You got to play very
he's
disciplined.
up in gold. I guarantee. He's gonna be up in gold.
Yasuo is one of those champions where Yasuo doesn't need to play disciplined to do well, whereas you need to play extremely disciplined to deal well with Yasuo. That's the annoying thing about it.
I see.
Okay, so burning the flash of the Xayah.
Oh.
Oh, the barrier bait.
Okay, spacing.
By the way, so we don't know about LoL Plaza. He was platinum, right, in his rank, and he's beating a master tier player off roll. Right now, this is not a master tier player 80 carry, but it just goes to show the power of role mastery, champ mastery.
Dude, this is my solo queue game. I'm trying to fucking win my 2v2, crash my wave, and La Fugue's here spinning around killing me. Like, what the hell? This is the Akshan special. I hate this so much.
Well, he did lose a lot for that. Yasuo got the full entire wave in. It's a questionable roam. I want to be honest with you. It's not terrible, but it is questionable. Yasuo does get the counter roam on the other side of the map.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, so a big thing that we've been working on with Charles is about win condition assessment and stuff. And I just don't want him, but I want him to be burning his R's on mid and top Like, just
Really?
play with the Yasuo, play with the Gragas. Yes, I really don't care about this whole bot
Well,
thing.
it's hard to repeat
Unless it's
kill
high
bot because of
percentage.
Zillion ulti and Xayah ulti, right?
Yeah, that's right. I just want, like, Vayne is literally going to be playing aggressive. Vayne is a free kill, dude. Like, I love playing
Yeah,
against
it's a
Vayne
free
tops.
kill.
As an
Very free
assassin,
kill.
assassin junglers farm Vayne tops, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Evelyn, Rengar, Talon, all those type of champs. If I'm playing volley into a Vayne top, I want to get out of the game, right? Or you know, sort of stuff. But yeah, this is a no-brainer, dude. Think about all the kill threat. How does Vayne survive versus Gragas and Rengar? Right?
Yasuo just doesn't turn off the pressure, man. He just every
this-
wave he's going in. It's fucking
Yeah,
cool.
this is a very, very, very sloppy death. I mean, your team's not in position, right? Your Rengar's just clearing camps. You've got, I mean, they had, look at the vision they had. They had basically no vision. Very, very sloppy death there from the Yasuo. Ulting under tower with no vision on the jungle support. You're going to die.
Basic mistakes. Basic
Yeah,
That's a
mistakes.
KO,
Very,
right?
very
Is he
basic
KO'd
mistakes.
from the game?
Yeah, he's
now?
already KO'd. He's already out of the
Okay, he's
game.
KO'd. Yeah.
Okay, so they're getting the second dragon. So we've got one dragon each. This is going to be a sloppy game. We know that for a fact. It's going to be extended for sure.
It didn't have to be sloppy, though. Charles really could have taken over this game here, the Rengar. It's a bit...
I was close. Yeah.
Look at Top. Top's on 2 plates, by the way, guys.
Yeah, Gragas is popping. He's doing a pretty good job in the isolated 1v1.
Yep. He's doing great. Someone's at my door.
Is Rengar Curtis sitting in the bot bush?
No, he's just clearing camps top to bot. I think what's probably happened, right, is he probably saw his bot lane's probably said, we're taking such good trades. Like I reckon there's been some things said on bot that has influenced him. And he probably also thinks, Gragas is just not a win condition. But the reality is that you are the win condition, right? As Rengar. You just get fed
you
as
want
fuck
gold.
off of
Just
it.
get gold. Just get
Yeah.
fed. Yeah, exactly right. And the easiest person for you to kill this game is literally Vayne and breaking top tower. And also, yeah, and then once Akshan gets in the side in the big game, then you just farm Akshan. You just farm them on repeat. You have so much kill threat. You have a Yasuo and a Gragas as solo laners against squishy and mobile AD carriers.
So
And look at where Rengar is. Just a
man.
mess. It's a goddamn mess.
I mean, this is so unfortunate. I mean, okay, let's take a look at this.
Oh,
wow. Sorest played this so well. He created so much space, bought so much time, and allowed Talia and everyone to come through. This is
why
even
Charles
strike
Sorest is the
for
best
this.
player. Yeah, no. This is why Charles thinks Sorest is the best player in our arena.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
at
at
that.
his movement as well. I don't know. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
So the way this game is panning out is that it kind of looks like Red Team are getting into a pretty powerful position here, right? They've minimized the top matchup. Rengar hasn't been able to kill the Vayne at all. Akshan is kind of unleashed a little bit, and bot lane is stabilized. The Zillion is going to start to be a little bit of a problem moving into this mid game.
I love how when Sorest lives on 1 HP there, everyone couldn't help themselves. They just walked at him all the way from top lane to middle of the room. They just ran in a straight line.
So I want to talk about win conditions here, guys. I want to talk a little bit about win cons. Oh, this is...
Holy.
He got lucky there. Didn't he get lucky there?
I think he flashed into, he interrupted the Akshan E with his flash, right? It was...
No, actually just got off and went back in.
Oh, okay. never mind.
Oh, shit.
I mean, he got the kill, but that's a pretty
Yeah.
low percentage. That was a
It
pretty
is. He's
low
got the
percentage.
wave in. He's quite healthy. I mean,
It's a
what items
shutdown.
is he on?
Rengar needs gold.
Yeah,
he
he
got
does need
600
gold.
for that.
But Akshan
kill.
had
Yeah, no,
E.
but Curtis is saying he shouldn't have got that kill.
Yeah,
though.
Akshan
That's
had
the
E.
thing.
He was just going to...
But it happened.
Yeah,
Come on, let's get back to reality, Curtis.
yeah, we're in Master Plus here. We got to be raising
You are
our
right.
standards.
You are correct.
I mean, if he doesn't get that kill, the game is exploding.
I know. I'm really Charles makes me really nervous with his Rengar sometimes. He really does. Like, you should see the reviews, guys. It's like this is like a review session. Like,
He's flipped the game on that working, and it did. So it's like
yeah,
point,
Yeah, it's
point
hard
proven,
to coach.
You know?
It's very hard to
Yeah.
coach.
it's so hard to coach, man.
Yeah, I'm on Charles's side.
Okay, so Zillion's gone for a bit of a roam. I don't know what he's really trying to achieve with this. I think this is too early, isn't it? You're just sacking the rift is not up yet. Isn't it a bit early, Charles?
Yeah, you really don't want to be leaving your lane at the 14-minute mark because
No.
the plates are gone and the tower dies in one shot. So this is like a strike for Zillion, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so looks like somehow, looks like Akshan went for a beautiful lane gank here. So this Akshan's played a great game of League of Legends. Be very, very aware of the volatility in the side lane. So props to this Akshan.
It's best mid laner in the game, right? Isn't that what you call it in your guide? Like,
Yeah, I
literally
think
the best
Akshan
mid laner in the
is
game.
one of the best mid laners in the game. Just in terms of just overall kit design. I think it's
People
very,
say,
very good.
Curtis, that it's because of solo queue that Akshan gets all these free kills. But we're watching a 5v5 game where everyone's coming. People are probably saying the Akshan's missing, and he's getting all these roams off anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably also because Zillion roamed and Yasuo couldn't track to support the roam because Yasuo was in the middle of a team fight, right? So, yeah, no, it is a good point. But Akshan's just a great champion in general for chaotic games.
Or Charles, would this not work on NA? Maybe this is again why we haven't reviewed an EU Silo game for 5 weeks, because they will just die on the zero communication, there's zero teamwork, it's pure solo queue. It's just Akshan running around killing people.
Yep, I'm pushing my wave. I must hit the enemy tower. Nothing else matters.
Okay, so even though it is looking very dire for blue team, Yasuo has just completed Bork. Rengar is going to do a lot of damage, and Rengar's facing a lot of squishies. So
Rengar's the win condition here, Curtis. Rengar's the win condition here.
Yeah, Rengar can pop off this mid game.
Alrighty. Akshan killing side lane again.
Jinx just greedy for that tower. Is that what happened there? That's
Jinx
fine.
is out of the game. Just end the review. You need to end this Jinx review. She's ended laning phase 0-3. She's just died multiple times pushing up when Akshan's gone missing. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Like, how many times do we need to hear the same song before it gets old?
So this is the 1.5 KDA coming into play, right? Like,
yeah, it's just dying. It's dying off cooldown.
Not really calibrating the map state in your lull state. So, all right. So let's take a look at this from red team, because red team's in the power position here. They just got a lot of tempo, a lot of control. What can we just go back and also I just want to say what happened to Rengar? So why is Rengar here? Jinx is dead, right? Jinx is dead.
No, I think it's for the dragon. I think both reasons that Charles has been bot here. That second dragon, he's going for the dragon, the third dragon.
Trade dragon and kill Vayne. Come on.
Yes, kill Vayne, please. That top tower should be broken.
Oh,
that's Charles' review.
Yeah,
end of review. It's.
Can we put the camera top after you end his review? I'm pretty sure Sorest just gets bombarded. He watch the bomber. Go back.
Oh man!
Look at this. He lets the barrel simmer. Oh, look at that. Ulti into
that was a
E.
nice little horizontal movement though from Sorest.
He dodged that Q, did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Look at this. Imagine if Rengar's here, dude.
Okay, so yeah, I mean the game's now very, very complicated for blue team. I mean, all red team really need to do is just stack those dragons, play the map, play for man advantages. It's relatively straightforward, and Yasuo's not going to have an easy time into the Talia as well. You have to deal with Zillion R, Talia E, Xayah R. It's not easy, definitely not easy. They've got a really good disengage composition.
Yeah, you're better off just dropping your T1s nice and safely here so you can farm at the T2s as Yasuo here. Like, there's no really any point. Like,
just
wait
leave
for
the
Rengar to
T1.
have you. Yeah.
It's actually a common mistake, by the way, I see in a lot of my reviews. People obsess over tier 1s. Just leave them.
Yeah, they do.
I sack tier 1s
They
all
do.
the time.
The side, I literally said this in my reviews today. I think I said every single review session.
Yeah.
Tier 1 side towers fall like paper in the mid game. They are going to die. Think about, has anyone ever played a League of Legends game where a tier 1 tower survived the entire game? It's broken by 20 minutes. It will fall to the minions. So stop trying to defend it. Go trade something else. Go do something else. It's pointless.
They're not that important.
The mid tier one's very important, but the side ones are not. Because the mid one protects the losing priority very hard and stuff like that. So mid priority is the most important thing in the game.
I think we need to strike Sorest for getting bombarded, by the way. He did a really good job at holding his sums, but we should hold him to an incredibly high standard.
That's right, yeah.
The GOAT of the arena.
Especially when you didn't really get jungle ganked at all, right? No, I mean, I think Yasuo went once, but outside of that, you've been basically in the isolated 1v1.
And if anything, why does Sorest not have a bigger gold lead as well, right? Like, the Gragas has popped off, dude, like, in my eyes. Like, the fact that he's even with Vayne with zero
getting
jungle
solo
help,
killed early as well.
Yeah, it's incredible, dude. Gragas is going to be my vote for MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Talia's actually played a very good game this game. This Talia's been in the right place at the right time. Minus that early gank.
That gank
one
was
gank, one mid
level stuff, yeah.
Hence the strike, but she has played a pretty good mid game so far.
Curtis, I don't know about you though. I'm getting that little tingling feeling like this game's about to get majorly thrown.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
So this
okay,
is the
Rengar
special, right?
is on Gragas. Yes, thank God. We're actually linking up with our Gragas. And killing Action. Again, Action should be like useless. This is the classic Action, by the way. Gets kills, has no farm. 100 farm at 19 minutes.
Yeah.
This is the classic Action, right?
Well, it's how you beat Akshan in solo queue. You let them roam and do all their bullshit, and then you just beat them later on because they're just not farms. It's actually not how you play as Akshan.
No.
You can do it situationally, but you don't want to do it too often.
Didn't you have that Action player, Curtis? And I remember we did some BBC episodes about that Action player, and you've gotten to Challenger, right? He's been Challenger in NA, and he literally plays so farm heavy, right? He's so fed.
Yeah. He just farms 10 CS a minute, and then gets with key spikes and just plays for opportunistic roams.
He goes for high value opportunistic roams that just explode. All you need is like if a 10 CS per minute Action who just goes for 2 or 3 good plays explodes the game. Like it's just unplayable.
Beautiful R from the Talia here. I love that. Just really, really beautiful. And again, Jinx, I would say this is not exactly easy. She's not even that overextended. She's pretty close to the tower, but this is just the Talia special.
It's a low agency role versus a high agency role.
Talia,
oh, God. God help me, Charles. God help me.
Charles, you can't feel the narrative. You can't even joke about it.
The question you asked, you can't joke about that, Charles. Jinx has no flash. Tony Roll did the thing with Tony Roll, and Tony said, you have to really be critical. Like, why do I have no flash as an AD carry, right? Like, as a Jinx. Like, it's going to be...
the way you break that down is like, why would you walk up after the wave?
That's true, yeah.
The one shot of the Xayah through, and the Xayah didn't even react with any sums or ultimates. Complete one shot.
Yep. Again,
like red team.
I won't say it, guys, but you know, Chunkless versus AD carries. We've seen it 2 times in a row.
God help me,
mate. You have an invulnerability spell, Charles.
Yeah, honestly, is that even a high percentage play for Rengar to go to? Like blowing ulti on his...
It works.
It keeps working. That's why I'm sort of just giving up on Charles. The Rengar.
Doctors hate him.
I'm checking out of this review.
It works, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, look,
you manifested that reality.
Talia just made that beautiful play on mid wave, and then because that kill worked, it's blue team to get Artican. Mental.
It's mental.
That is mental. What the hell? Wait, can we just go back? What the fuck just happened? So they got this pick on mid. Akshan got solo killed and bought by Gragas. Gragas then TP's top, just alphas these guys off the Atacon, and then they get Atacon. That is mental.
That's awesome. Yeah, Gragas is the best champion in the game. I fucking love this. Just solo baller bot, TP top, just alpha them off like you said. That's so good.
I mean, and also like something we did say in terms of the ease of execution, Red Team have no front line. Like they are full fucking glass cannon into a very high damage composition. So good luck, good luck.
Yeah, Sorest has to kill everyone with the Zillion speed.
Okay, so next dragon, who do we think? I mean, to be honest, blue team can't really team fight, right? They're going to be more playing for picks. That's kind of what you'd be thinking about, right? Just straight up play side, play for picks.
Yes.
What would you think?
No, I mean, I'm looking at Jinx's items and I'm not seeing very much. Like, I think you just need to play through the Rengar ulti side lane, right? Like, wow.
This guy's just, dude, I think, Nathan, you were spot on. This guy's getting...
I told you, I knew it. I know when a player is going to fucking win the game, dude. Like, I can predict it. Didn't I do it in one of the other arenas? You guys were saying that Tim couldn't win. I literally said that Tim's going to win or whatever.
He's popping. He is absolutely popping.
Nathan's just changing history. Just saying it happens every time. So yeah, Gragas can shove and move now, and Akshan's going to be dead for the dragon spawn, right? Oh, Rakan. Oh, Rakan.
I mean, I just...
Jinx.
This is just not the play we should be looking for. And the reason we shouldn't be looking for this play is because Zillion is going to be sitting here with ultimate. Your Rengar is doing Krugs. Is about to do Krugs. And your Yasuo is in Narnia. This is
so
not
disappointed.
It's not the identity.
This is why we're not reviewing EU West.
Like, this is the lowest quality mid-game deaths I've seen. And then they both flash and die as well. It's just double KO. That's crazy. Like, all you have to do, guys, is wait for Gragas to swing, wait for Rengar to finish his full clear,
and
the game is
won. 2
wait,
seconds.
That
5 seconds.
That Rakan play is a full end of review. That's a full end of review. That's a double strike. Because the reason this play is just not good is because you're completely decent. You're not with your team, right? You're doing it on a member where you're never going to kill. Talia can easily be here because that's just Talia, and you're not really playing with any advantage.
No, you're not.
You know, and
It's like-
what's going to happen? Worst case scenario, or even best case scenario, you just get chunked, and then that's it. And then you're chunked before the dragon anyway. You know,
Yasuo should go bot out of base. Rengar hovers. Jinx and Rakanto can just sit mid and just wait for the next wave and just sit really safely and just relax. You've got so much pressure.
Yeah.
They don't realize how much pressure that that red team has against a Rengar Yasuo in the side lane. No one can walk up. No one can even face check. It's insane. Wait for that to happen.
you know what this game I think shows is that and I see this time and time again is there. I always say there's like these mini game junglers, right? The mini game junglers are Evelynn, Rengar. I mean, you kind of Nocturne. You have these mini game junglers, and they play the game a very, very particular way. And when you're playing with these junglers, you have to warp your entire game plan around them. That's just the way they work, right? That's just the way they work. You can't play the mid game normally with a Rengar or an Evelynn or even a Nocturne. You have to play in a very particular way. And not a lot of people think about that. They just don't think about that at all.
Wait for them to get on the map, wait for them to have wait for them to finish their camps, and then you make a play with them. But if you're desynced with them, it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, they're going to be selfish, and they should be. It's up to you as the bot lane there to adapt to the jungler, not the other way around.
Yeah, you could win games way easier. The Rakan and the Jinx here could win the game. Just be a passenger if they just let Rengar just
make life easy for Rengar.
Yeah.
Okay,
burn both sums. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, I don't mind that play from Rengar. You burn both sums on the Vayne, then we can repeat gank later. That's fine.
Tanky Vayne.
Yeah, the Triforce and the plated steel caps. So, okay, so the way I view this game is that you just got big lose conditions on both teams. I think Akshan's kind of a lose condition for red team because he's just so far behind. And you've got Jinx as a giant lose condition on blue team. And so red team, it's all about leveraging just your comp, right? And making sure that you're grouped and you're not getting picked. Blue team is all about looking for picks and playing around this Rengar Gragas. That's kind of what you've got. You've got two differing game plans here. And so it's going to come down to who can execute it better.
So one thing about Gragas is that Gragas with Flash is like an entirely different beast. So if I can rock up, like this Talia should have a pretty hard time team fighting against the Gragas with Flash.
Yeah.
If you can shove
Talia's Zonya's, right? Talia looks quite scary here, by the way. I'm actually quite scared of Talia.
Yeah, she's very strong.
Nice hover.
Great hover.
Yeah,
great
really
pick.
good
This
hover.
is game winning.
That's what I'm saying. This Talia's played a good... Oh, you can see the
Good movement. Damn.
Yeah, I think Talia's had a great game. Look at the ults this Talia's had in mid-game. Talia's had like 3 like incredibly good R's this game. Like really good, high quality.
Yeah, Talia had like one fuck up, which was ganking mid that one time. Other than that, it's a perfect game.
Pretty solid game. Rengar, this is what I'm talking about. No, that's good.
Yes,
I like this.
No, but I was just upset that he's with the Gragas. I want Rengar and Gragas to be working together more. Like,
Yeah, but he's
I'd
not going
rather
to do
him be
that,
in the
Nathan.
mid
Just
bot.
accept reality. Like he's going to play with the 0-5 Jinx for some reason. So that's just how the game's going. Oh. Wow, the fadeaway.
So I just want to touch on that a little bit more, just for more value for Charles here, because I have a soft spot for Rengar, the Rengar here. I think what he's been is the classic principle of like, I'm going top to control Baron, right? Because I want to be, because that's the next objective. But as an assassin, and especially against their team comp, the enemy team comp cannot do Baron. It's impossible. They're so squished. They have no tank, no front line.
With Vayne bot, especially with no TP.
And Vayne bot with no TP. So you just kill bot. And then if they start Baron, you could literally walk to the other side of the map and just kill them anyway. So I think that's where he's missing. He's trying to like do the hover thing here. You actually should be playing to the other side of the map. You want them to start Baron in a way, if that makes sense.
Okay. Just piggybacking off that, I just want to take a look at this. So look what ended up happening here. So after this play in killing the Gragas, what ended up happening is that they went for the tier 2, which I don't mind. It's okay. Because
It seems natural.
Seems natural. But then what ends up happening here is that Yasuo comes through, Talia fucks up, mistethers, doesn't respect the ghost, dies, then Vayne compensates instead of going for the base, gets pincered, dies, and now that gives blue team another window. This is what we saw earlier with the Ataclan. So red team make a good play, and then they mess up, and that gives at a very inopportune time where now blue team can get Baron on the back end. So we have to give some strikes there. I think that's a Talia. That's
Talia's like
end
a
of
tempo
review.
loss or thing or
And
Yeah.
I think these are big mistakes. You're the win con guys. You can't really afford to fuck up like that.
How is Akshan strikeless?
Yeah, I was
by
gonna
the way?
say strikeless. What happened there? We just forgot.
Well, we'll just give him one. Let's donate him one. I can't remember.
He's died 6 times. Is that not end of review?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he's
end
end
of
of
review,
review.
guys.
It's already end of review. Yeah, he's overrun.
By the way, Curtis, Yasuo is such a unique champion. Is this common for you? Seeing Yasuo is just having this game where it's pure, just like coin flip. It's like
Very
you're either
common.
a 10 out of 10 best champion in the game, or you're just like ruining the game for your team.
Okay, so that's actually
you
not
can
true.
oscillate between them.
But it's not true.
But he's flipping fights. Like from my unbiased eyes, like all I can see is that this guy is fighting every character that comes on his screen, and he's actually winning. Even when
that's
he's
your
so far
identity.
behind.
Yeah, that's your identity. Yeah, that's normal.
You're a
Charles.
skirmisher.
That's normal
You're a
solo for you,
fighter.
dude.
So
You're a
cool.
fighter. So the way your champion is, you're like the strongest fighter in the entire game, basically. You're like, it's kind of like Riven. That's like a good way to think about it. You're just like the strongest fighter in the entire game, and you basically stat check everyone. And
Even
what
if you
that
have high
means-
death, Charles, it doesn't matter.
even if you have a hard desk, because
Yeah.
you only need like one item. Once you get
Items.
Bork,
Yep.
you're really strong.
It's cool.
That's the way the champ works.
I'm being the audience. Am I being a good audience?
And that's a good question, because this is why Yasuo players develop such bad habits, because you can die
You get away with
and
so much.
get away with it. Because what happens is Yasuo players over-index in micro. They think if I just fight well, then I can fight my way out of any game state. That's basically the mentality.
Okay, Sorest is grouping for mid push. This Jinx can't accept reality that it's not her wind wave. Do you see that? She's just looking at the wave being cleared and has to blow flash.
And there
again.
goes the flash. I wonder why we have 1.5 KDA.
This is really good. This is why Sorest is so good at the video game, by the way. He's just literally just ditched top and sprinted
Yeah,
mid.
mid
He's
to
got
get
mid
priority
priority
for Dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? If I'm gonna be okay, we'll let it play out.
This is very chaotic again.
Get him, Charles. Smack
It's
the
so
heads
hard
in.
because even though Sorest moved first, there's no trigger pull. So like, it's
Yeah,
kinda
they just
hard
look
to-
at them. Yeah.
Or the Rengar
guess-
ult.
Rengar's ult came back up. You have to send it. Just do it. Do it.
Or
Oh my god,
yeah.
what happened there, dude?
Wait, Rengar had empowered W. He could have broken the stun on the wall.
okay,
No,
let-
he did empower W.
Now I want to take a look
before.
at. I want to take a look at before we even get into the fight. I want to take a look at the macro. Okay, so looks like Rengar was hovering Yasuo in the side, kind of looking for a pick in preparation for the dragon. Now, what do you guys think? A bold macro play of blue team, just trading this off, hovering Gragas, killing whoever's on top and getting in him. What do you guys think about that?
It doesn't work because they're one of Soul. Red team will get Soul.
But does it matter?
It's Infernal Soul with a 5 damage champions.
quite important.
I think yes. If it was Dragon number 3, I like it, but I wouldn't do that.
I would
Okay.
fight this. Yeah, there's
Okay.
no way you give this. You fight this, dude. I'm stronger than them in team fights. Like
But
you can win team fights here, dude. Like as blue team. It's
Okay,
completely
so
fine.
problem number one for blue team is that Gragas TP'd too late and in a bad location. This is a terrible TP because he TP'd in the middle of the enemy team. He needed to TP back here somewhere, wherever the fuck it is, over here or something, and then be in a much more conservative location because now he just TPs into a double stun into an
and
insta-flick
he
and flashes out.
yeah. That's,
Right, so
that's fine.
Gragas, that's end of review, right? We have to. That's an end of review there from Gragas. That's unacceptable, right? So that's problem number one. Yasuo does a really good wind wall to peel. They block the Akshan, huh? That's great. They're looking for a window. Yasuo does the right thing, stacking Q off Dragon. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Lands a beautiful Q3 onto that Zyra in the back line. Forces
Gragas
the
ulti,
flash
by the way.
Zillion.
Wow, this Yasuo smurfed the fight.
Yeah, Yasuo played the fight really, really well. Textbook.
So it's just gapping everyone as well as usual.
How is Zai getting hit by a fucking Yasuo tornado?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Sorry.
that's end of review there for Zaya. It can't happen. Let's take a look at the execution here because he would have had his empowered. So nah, he didn't. He used it before.
Yeah, he
He used
did.
it too
yeah.
early. He used it too
look, he
early.
gets knocked into. Can you not break this? If you get condemned into the wall, can you not reactively press W while you're on the wall, Nathan?
No,
I've
but he
never
already
played
pressed
Rengar.
W, Charles.
He already pressed
He already
it.
pressed
It was
it.
down. He
When you
wasted
get your
it.
empower, doesn't it reset the cooldown? Isn't that how it works?
No, he used his empowered
Oh,
before.
okay. Sure. Okay, I understand.
So Sorest is really the difference maker here. And we've only got one man standing with in terms of the strikes. Then we have to end the review, and that's the Zillion. The Zillion is the last.
He hasn't died.
He hasn't died. It's flawless game. No, I mean, we gave Zillion. Did we give Zillion a strike for that roam?
Yes, he lost the bot tower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the roam, right? That was the one strike. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Infernal Soul on red team. Death cap completed on Talia. Yasuo's getting pretty juicy though. 3 items on Yasuo. Jinx is nearly on 3 items. Greg is on 3 items.
You know what you do now is you just put Vayne bot for next Baron and Vayne 1v2s. The Rengar Gragas, I'm pretty sure. With that build.
I actually want to have the vision on blue team here, to be honest with you. Because I want to see what Rengar does. Again, I don't know if I fully agree with the Rengar being here.
In
Gragas
vision,
is top
right?
with
Like,
no
where do we
TP.
think-
Gragas is top with no TP.
no,
And we're
what's
invading the
going
bot side
on?
camps.
It's fine for Gragas to be there, but the team's not adapting. The team's just simply not
they're
adapting.
fighting.
It's great that Gragas is there. Let's wait for someone to respond to him.
Well, Rengar should just be hovering, maybe even the Gragas, to be honest.
It's just, again, it's this EU West low quality macro. It's like
Yeah,
the
the
Gragas is
macro,
top.
yeah.
There's just
Why are
zero
we walking
patience.
with
I'm
them?
telling you, there's no. Everyone must have insane ADHD or something like that in the US, or like because there's zero. People could not just stand there and just wait for anything to happen. They can't
They're
wait for a
just
side lane. They
diagnosing
can't
in
wait
this
for
review.
thing. Yeah,
Good.
we can't wait for anything. It's just just be patient for 5-10 seconds.
All right, we're going to fast forward here. There's no neutrals up, so not really much is happening. Gragas does the great escape. Tried to sneak that. Can't quite do it. We'll take a look at maybe 1 or 2 last team fights. Baron is the next major neutral objective. This is probably the game, honestly, this next Baron. So what, Nathan, if you're in this situation as a Rengar, what are you thinking? What are you trying to do here?
I mean, it's in a really hard state, dude. You've lost control of the map. It's already end of review. I don't really even want to talk about that because this is
Nathan's
where
review
you're
would
weak
never go this long.
as an assassin.
Wouldn't happen.
You needed to get the pressure that we talked about before. Like, we're not in the situation. We're going to lose the team fight now because Zillion is ramped up. Everyone's got, levels and shit. Talia's Zonya's. It's just, and what is and Vayne also has Randuin's, right? So who do you one shot from Rengar's
You know what you
perspective
do?
first?
You know what you do? Is they sit
that?
on, they start Baron. They have to start Baron and make the enemy come into them. And the reason they could do that is they have a Yasuo. Yasuo cock blocks their entire team. With
You think that
Wimbledon.
works?
It does work. It 100%
See that
works.
little
No.
banana bush? Imagine if Gragas or Rakan sits in
Yes.
that bush and the rest of the team start Baron.
Yep.
That would
Ah,
That's
I
what you
see.
do.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
you
I
do.
see.
You
Quad
just
that
start it.
bush.
You just start the Baron.
I'm thinking of like you need to play like a Lissandra Curtis from that.
Yeah.
Like a
bush.
Vlad. A
Or
Vlad
like a
did
Vlad,
that as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
Pop out, yeah. We can ARAM it too, guys. That's the culture of this
Okay.
game.
Okay. Look at Vayne. Look how tanky that Vayne is.
Yeah,
Rengar's
it's
like
so
just
tanky, yeah.
bambboozled.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Rengar's
All
lost
right,
control.
wrap it up.
Jesus.
Wrap
All
it up.
right. So, okay. So we'll start with MVP.
Zillion. It's the only one that survived.
Yeah. I mean, we can't deny that, but
Can't deny it.
we
Can't deny, nor can we critique the Zillion. So we need to stop
True.
having our
Yeah,
bias towards the
I
mechanical
mean, it's just
champion.
subjective. The fact there was no major mistakes. Everyone
Didn't
else
fuck up
made
an
major
ult,
mistakes.
didn't feed kills, didn't fuck up lane.
Yep.
Had a bad lane partner and still did fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Having a crack. Who had a crack this game?
Gragas.
Talia or Gragas?
I like Talia's flash over the wall in their mid. I don't know. Talia had a really good crack.
All right, it's a tough one.
I'm going to say Talia. I think Talia was a real big difference maker. Like, if we're talking just net impact, Talia's, think about it, every single major play in this mid game was off the back of Talia. A good R. Even that last one was a good Talia R. Talia was on point. I think Talia played an excellent game. I would even borderline say MVP, but it's hard to argue with the Zillion. But I think Talia had a really, really good game. Student of the game?
I mean, it's the rank guys. Charles, obviously. Could easily have taken control of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Rakan just can't play the game. It's just a really shitty draft for Rakan, so it's pretty hard for Rakan to do anything. Jinx didn't get a chance to do anything either, so it has to be Rengar.
It has to be Rengar. I mean, I think Yasuo needs to learn the matchup a little bit more. I think, Rengar, it's all about Rengar. This game was about Rengar. You're playing a carry-oriented jungler, and you didn't really identify how to win the game. That's the problem.
Yep.
You will get punished for it, especially in a competitive setting.
Yeah,
So
this is why these type of champions aren't really that played much in competitive, because it's quite sometimes binary the way you can't really team fight, right? So you can't really, you
have less flexibility.
The highest level is you have less flexibility, right? But you are very good at doing that, and you can definitely get away with that in these games, as we saw. Top playing was 2 plates and Vane's very free kill.
Yeah,
But
this game could have looked so different, dude. If Rengar camped top, it would have looked like a whole
It's a completely
different
different game, yeah. And also, we want to talk about as well, you know, we can say as much as we want, you know, this is the reason why we haven't reviewed EU West or whatever it is, but this draft doesn't help, right? This is going to be a shit show. But even saying that, still, there's some really big fundamental things that we're still learning from this game for sure. So there was learnings, but yeah, it definitely doesn't look sexy. It's not pretty. This is
you compare this to like the recent NA Master Plus one we did with Yarg and Damman and stuff, and
yeah,
it just looks
insane.
like
Difference.
Yeah.
Step it up, AU.
All right, good work, guys. We'll see you on our next episode.